So yesterday, the Jets actually cut someone I really like. I liked him in the draft. That is Israel. I'm not saying that last name. I'm going to try to say it. Anyway, this is the guy they took in the 5th round. He's out of Pitt. And to be honest, he has a lot of potential. But he got buried on the depth chart because they got Breece Hall and the other duty over there in New York. And also New York's going through something. Listen, I think we should pick him up. I think we should give him a chance. Why not? He has potential. He's young. You never know what he's going to end up being in the NFL. Like, again, if you actually give him a chance. 5'10", 215 out of Pitt. Again, he was a 5th round draft pick by the Jets for a reason. I mean, this guy would not have gone undrafted. In Pittsburgh, he did have a total of 390 attempts, 2,177 yards, 38 receptions, and 354 yards, and he had a total of 20 touchdowns his senior year in college. Yeah, this guy, again, has the potential. I know Emmanuel Forbes was cut from the Washington Commanders recently. Bengals didn't jump up on that opportunity. At this point, your season's already done. Just go for any opportunity you get. If you see someone available and maybe they look decent or they look good or you think they could have a chance to become something for you, just go for it. At this point, you are now just assessing talent for the next season. And you sign this guy, maybe sign him to a 1-year deal, maybe sign him to a multi-year deal, but just have him on the roster for a no-nothing contract. I'm not saying go out there and spend $1 billion, no, but you get him on a no-nothing contract, you see what he can do for your team, and if he looks good, you keep him. If you don't, you cut him. It's a win-win scenario, and I'm sure for him it's a win-win scenario because he probably wants to be on an NFL roster because he wants to get paid. So I really don't see the reason not to at least give him a chance. If he sucks and he's awful, cut him. Whatever. Move on with your life. It's not that big of a deal. But if, again, he does look good and he does start playing good, then you keep him and you could probably get him to a cheap contract and then you have him for the future. This is how good teams win. This is how you build talent. You don't go in free agency and sign a running back for $20 million and then he gets hurt after the 5th week of the season. You have to develop your talent, and when you're given a very good situation, you don't mess it up. Go get him. He was a great running back at Pitt. Chances are he's going to at least have some potential, especially with our running backfield that is right now decimated. We got Chase Brown, yes. Obviously, Zach Moss, hurt. We got, Khalil Herbert, we traded for a 7th round pick, has gotten 2 touches in the last 4 games, one of them being a fumble. Might as well pick this guy up. We're not using Travion Williams at all, so might as well pick this guy up and see what he can do. If he plays good, awesome. If he doesn't play good, cut him. Move on with your life. That's as plain and simple as it is, pretty much. But, again, we'll have to wait and see. We didn't pick up Emmanuel Forbes when he was available. And again, like I said, I'm not saying just because, just because a guy's available doesn't mean you automatically pick him up. Emmanuel Forbes, I don't know if he'll ever be a good football player. I don't know if he'll ever be that good. He was a 1st round draft pick, but I don't know if he'll ever develop into something. But the point is, to pick him up, is you get him with a no-nothing contract. And worst case scenario, they suck. Your season's over, you realize they suck, you cut them. Best case scenario, they end up being a solid piece for you. And maybe a really good piece for you. Maybe in your system it works. Maybe in the other system they were in, it didn't work. And you see a lot of these guys go to bad teams. Commander's really good this year. But you see these guys go to bad teams, and it doesn't work out when they go to bad teams. So they get picked up by a good team, or a make-believe good team, and they become better. That's all it is. But again, with this front office, I don't know what the hell they're doing at this point. we're just going to have to, hopefully, things get better. Hopefully, we can get Zach Taylor out of this head coaching job. We can get Duke Tobin on the streets. And Lou, give you another year, buddy. Peace out.